Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polkadex. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I also have two donation links down below in the description. If you want to support Ukraine, feel free to do so by donating through the official websites. The money does not go through me or my channel in any sort of way. Thank you all for understanding. Thank you all for the support, and let's get on with the video. So I'm just going to zoom out real quick here to show you the Fibonacci retracement that I have set up. The arrows are pointing towards the swing high and the swing low. And as you can see, the low was printed here in July and the high was printed in August of last year. Since then, we have seen a pullback all the way down here, getting closer to the second fib level. Obviously, the 1.618 level was our technical target, and that was met, but we lost it briefly here, and we did enter a channel down pattern, which we broke out of in July here, or towards the beginning of August. We had a move to the upside. We even back tested the 1.618 as support, obviously dropped back down afterwards. But what I find bullish about this right now is that we're holding this previous resistance of the channel pattern as support. And that is very bullish because, as you can see, you've been rejected from this level multiple times throughout the summer. And now once you're coming back to the channel, you're actually staying above it and holding the support here of as the previous resistance is turned into a support. So that's really good. Hopefully we don't see us losing this this trend line. If we do, then I would assume that we could come back at least to the middle trend line of the channel pattern, if not going all the way down to the second fib level if we see a major capitulation in the crypto market, because the FOMC meeting is happening on September 21st, guys. I did warn you about the CPI data coming out, and we could potentially see another drop with the FOMC meeting as well. And the Ethereum merge did, it really did not help the prices whatsoever. The prices started dropping. So I warned you about all of these three events, and so far 2 out of 3 have proven to be negative in terms of effects on the markets. And I do think the FOMC meeting is going to have a negative effect, if not the most negative effect out of the 3 of those. So let's see what happens with that. Like I said, you could be setting up buy limit orders in advance, because that's something that smart people do. In case you're sleeping and the markets drop, your orders get filled. So $1.30 is a great support area here. You could be buying more tokens off of this place and off of this zone, and just have your buy order slightly above this level so that it's not on this exact same level, so that you have more chances of getting filled and the price actually reverses without coming back down to this level. And yeah, that's just a little tip for you. And obviously the 20 EMA here acting as strong resistance on the daily chart. So if you want to take some profits and you're trading short term, then the 20 daily EMA is your best friend or enemy, depends on how you look at it. So that is regarding Polkadex. Right now, it does seem like we could potentially retest $1.30, getting closer towards the end of September. And I just don't want to see us come back into this channel, because once we do that, then obviously all of this has been a total waste of time. But if you did swing trade your way through this, congratulations. This was a great swing trading opportunity. And if we open up the daily RSI to see how the RSI performed based on that, we can see that we had a bearish divergence, first of all, because the highs of the price action and the highs of the RSI are in a divergence, because you can see that here you're going up on the price action, but on the RSI you're going down, and those are the same highs. So the first high represents or reflects this high from the price action, and the second high reflects the second high from the price action. So as you can see, this is a bearish divergence when the RSI does not correspond to the price action. And as you can see, after that, we did see a very strong capitulation of about 18% in a couple of days. So that was quite quite the pullback for Polkadex, but any of you swing trading it, that would have been a nice buyback for you after taking some profits above $2. And I do want to zoom into the daily RSI. Let's see what's going on here. So I did show you this ascending support channel for the daily RSI, and we have been in this channel ever since, let me bring out the arrow mark, ever since July of last year. So we had another pullback in December of last year, another pullback February and March this year. Then we had a little fake out in May below it. Then we had a strong recovery to the upside, back test in June, back test in July, back test in August, and potentially we're looking for another back test here in September. And if you take a look at the price action and you take a look at the RSI, you can see that there is a massive bullish divergence here, because it's the opposite of what we just talked about with the highs having a divergence here. The divergence come from the lows. Actually, let me just let me get rid of that and let me get the arrow. So as you can see here, the lows are constantly getting lower, but here the lows are constantly getting higher, as you can see. So this is a bullish divergence, and at some point we're going to see this play out, because this has been going on ever since July of last year. As you can see, we've been printing these actually here in July and in December of last year. That's accurate. So there are no divergences in there. The divergences start from December all the way down to August this year. Okay, I apologize, a bit of misinformation there on my part. So yes, from December last year to August this year, we've been creating a divergence on the daily chart with the RSI, and I do think this is going to play out at some point. I'm hoping this is going to play out into November, and we're going to see a nice pump towards at least the 1.272 here for Polkadex, and that would be a great area to take some profits for you guys if you're looking to swing trade. Honestly, I'm holding for the long term. I'm staking my tokens on the Nova wallet, the Polkadot Nova wallet. If you want to do that, I have a tutorial on how to stake your Polkadex tokens. It's going to be linked down below in the description, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'm not swing trading Polkadex at the moment. I will actually consider buying more if we do get below $1.30, because, you know, getting as many of these tokens as possible is going to be very, very smart at this stage in the market, because we are very low. Everyone's afraid to buy. And once we start seeing moves like this, that's when the people are going to start coming in, and that's when your grandma is going to start asking about crypto, and that's when you know that it's time to sell. Okay, and if I set up a Fibonacci retracement here from the low that we printed all the way back here in July of this year and to the high of next year, we can see that we're looking at a $189 per token as the 1.618 target, getting towards the end of the next bull market as a technical target. So we'll see if we can get there. We have the 1.414 here at exactly $100. That would be a great area to take some profits, in my opinion, because that's going to be a psychological resistance level. And yeah, so the main thing would be breaking above the previous local high here at $30 or 27.7. We'll see if we can do that. I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty confident that we can do that, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to go into the hundreds, the $100 range towards the next bull market. So it's just a matter of waiting. Just be patient, okay? And your crypto is going to bring you life-changing wealth. And yeah, hopefully we can do that together here on this channel. So stick around. Feel free to join me on Patreon. I do update there on a daily basis. I drop in my low cap gem calls. I take in requests from you guys, from my patrons, for video analysis and for technical analysis on Patreon itself. And we also have project highlights, market sentiment analysis, and I've recently started a weekly podcast series in there as well for patrons only. So it's a great way to get more exclusive content, and we do have a lot of resources in there as well that actually for this pullback, we're following a wallet that actually sold some hefty amount of Bitcoins before the pullback, and I dropped that into Patreon hours before that happened, and I warned everyone. And you know, it's just a good platform to have, and it's a great way to support the channel, obviously, but you get so much in return. It's totally worth it. If not, if you don't like it, you can obviously cancel it anytime and you're not going to get charged. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Let's do this sometime next week. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.